candle where your picture softly stands. Its little flame kept trembling like my tired, empty hands. Outside the winter whispered across the frozen road, while I searched for warmth in a house that felt so cold. Some nights the silence speaks louder than the storm. I never knew a memory could keep our hearts so warm. We're just candles in the cold, trying not to fade, holding on to tiny sparks the darkness couldn't take. Though the wind keeps calling for every flame to fold, I'll love you through the longest night like candles in the cold. Your favorite mug is waiting on the shelf where it belongs. I still hear your laughter hidden inside old songs. The seasons changed around me, but one thing stayed the same. Every snowfall writes your forgotten name. If hope is just a flicker, I'll shelter it somehow, because loving you still teaches me how to keep breathing now. Not every fire burns forever, not every dream survives, but some lights keep glowing deep inside our lives. We're just candles in the cold, soft against the night. Even when the world grows dark, love remembers light. Though I walk without you, my heart will always know you still shine within me like candles in the cold. When the morning finally breaks and winter loses hold, I'll thank every quiet flame that carried me through the cold. Because even after goodbye, one truth still warms my soul. Love leaves its brightest light in candles in the cold. You used to be close as the breath on my skin, as near as the heartbeat I carried within. Now you're across the table, but you might as well be on the far side of an ocean, the far side of me. Your eyes look through windows I can't see behind. Your hands rest on nothing, your voice trails through mine. I reach for the warmth of the summer we were, but my fingers find frost where your love used to stir. You've grown distant like December, cold and far away, a stranger in the kitchen where we used to sway. Your smile is a postcard from a country I've lost. Your touch is a whisper of what love has cost. I still say your name, but it echoes and falls into rooms full of silence on frozen white walls. Distant like December, distant like snow, distant like the leaving that you won't let show. I remember the springtime we planted in the yard, when loving was easy and nothing was hard. Your laugh was the sunlight, your voice was the breeze. Now you sit by the window like the last dying leaves. You haven't left yet, but you've already gone, a ghost in our bedroom at the break of the dawn. And I sleep next to winter, I wake up to ice. I'm dying of frostbite from a love turned to price. You've grown distant like December, cold and far away, a stranger in the kitchen where we used to sway. Your smile is a postcard from a country I've lost. Your touch is a whisper of what love has cost. I still say your name, but it echoes and falls into rooms full of silence on frozen white walls. Distant like December, distant like snow, distant like believing that you won't let show. There are two ways to lose someone, that's what I've learned. One is a door slamming, a bridge fully burned. The other is slower, a fading of light, a person beside you dissolving from sight. You chose the second, the crueler of two. warmth we once had, while the calendar keeps turning to the coldest of sides. So you're distant like December and I live in July, praying the seasons will somehow align. But you've packed up your springtime, you've boarded your train to a country of coldness I can't reach again. I set out the coffee, I light every lamp, but you're distant like December and my heart's growing damp. Distant like December, distant like frost, distant like everything a love ever lost. Just a seats, just the space growing wider, just a person beside me who's colder each day. The piano sits silent in the corner of the room, a monument of maple, a beautiful tomb. Your fingers used to dance there like snow on the keys. Playing me lullabies and old melodies. Now the dust settles softly on the ivory and black, and the songs you once played never wander back. But sometimes at midnight when the house holds its breath, I swear I hear music from the other side of death. There were echoes on the piano, faint as a sigh. Notes I keep playing though the pianist said goodbye. You're a ghost at the keyboard in the pale silver light, playing all of the songs that you played every night. And I listen to phantoms of a love that once led the whole world with music. Now only I know, just echoes on the piano, just echoes in shadow, echoes on the piano. I remember the evening you first played me that song, the one that you wrote when our love was still young. Your hands were like water, like prayer, like release, and I fell into loving you note by note piece. Now the sheet music yellows on the stand where it stayed, and the last chord you struck has never quite decayed. It hangs in the air like a promise unkept, like a tear on a keyboard where a widow once wept. There were echoes on the piano, faint as a sigh, notes that keep playing though the pianist said goodbye. There were echoes on the piano, faint as a sigh, notes that keep playing though the pianist said goodbye. You're a ghost at the keyboard in the pale silver light, playing all of the songs that you played every night. And I listen to phantoms of a love that once led the whole world with music. Now only I know that clongings may way up the toys come back, a concert of ghosts in the coat that you wrote. So the echoes still play on the piano at night, a recital for one in the low candlelight, like a music and linger in a musician's place. I only notice when I sit very still. The piano remembers what my heart never will forget or erase or lay down to rest. It goes on the piano on the love I love best. Echoes on the piano, echoes on the piano, just echoes. Just the ghost of your hands, just the songs that survive when the singer no longer stands. Morning finds your pillow where your dreams used to lie. The sunlight fills the room, but it can't answer why. Your coffee cup is gone, yet I still make two. Some habits outlive heartache, some mornings outlive you. The house still knows your footsteps, though the hallway stays quiet now. I'm learning how to live with promises I can't unmake. There's an empty side of the bed and a space inside my soul. No matter how the seasons change, you leave me feeling cold. I reach across the silence, but there's nothing left to hold. The empty side of the bed feels bigger than the whole world. Your laughter lingers softly in the corners of these walls. Sometimes I turn around when I think I hear you call. The clock keeps counting hours, but my heart ignores again be mine. Maybe love doesn't vanish, maybe it changes shape. It lives in all the little things that distance cannot take. So I'll carry every memory, though it brings me to tears, because loving you is something I'll treasure through the years. There's an empty side of the bed, but your love still fills the room. Even in the darkest night, it shines against the gloom. I'll miss the life we dreamed of, I'll miss the plans we made, yet I'll always find you with me in the quiet your love gave. If tomorrow brings another dawn, I'll rise and face the day, not because the hurt is ended, but because love found its way into every beat that's left of me. Every whispered word unsaid, you'll always have a place beside me on the empty side of the bed. Your goodbye was soft as autumn, a whisper in the wind. I thought we'd have tomorrow to begin again. Now your picture catches sunlight on a quiet bedroom wall, while every dream we held so close feels farther than them all. Some hearts break with thunder, some break without a sound. Mine still carries every word that never made it out. Every word unsaid still echoes through my soul. Every stay, every I love you, every piece that never found a home. If silence had a heartbeat, it would call your name instead. I'm still living with every word unsaid. I replay our last conversation, searching every line, wondering if one more sentence could have changed our time. The coffee's gone cold beside me, the evening fades to blue. The hardest thing about goodbye is all I never gave to you. If I could write a letter, the stars would carry high. I fill it with the little things I couldn't say in time. Not to change the ending, not to ask you to return, only to let my heart finally be heard. Every word unsaid has become a quiet thread, floating through the midnight sky, hoping somehow you're there. Though life keeps turning pages, some lines remain unread. I'll always carry every word unsaid. And if the wind should find you on some distant road tonight, may it bring the love I couldn't speak, wrapped in gentle light. Because even when the story ends and every tear is shed, a heart can still be full of every word unsaid. I used to remember the sound of your laugh, the exact shade of amber in your morning lit path. I could conjure your fragrance from thin empty air, the weight of your head, the gold in your hair. But time is a river and it's washing you thin. Every day a small piece of you fades from within. And I'm terrified of the morning I wake up to find that the last trace of your voice has slipped out of my mind. You're fading into yesterday, softer every day, a photograph left in the sun, slowly bleached away. The colors of loving you are turning to gray. The details are dissolving, the sharp edges give way. I'm losing you slowly in a quiet erase, fading into yesterday, fading into haze, fading into yesterday. I try to write it down, every freckle, every scar, the way that you whispered, the shape of your car. But memory's a traitor, it rewrites what it wants. It softens the beautiful, exaggerates the haunts. Was your kiss really honey, or am I making that up? Was your love really oceans, or a shallow small cup? And the more that I chase you, the further you go, like a dream upon waking, like footprints in snow. You're fading into yesterday, softer every day, a photograph left in the sun, slowly bleached away. The colors of loving you are turning to gray. The details are dissolving, the sharp edges give way. I'm losing you slowly in a quiet erase, fading into yesterday, fading into haze. They said that time heals, but they didn't explain that healing means losing you all over again. Each scar that grows softer is a memory that dies. Each day I feel better, I feel more of your goodbye. I don't wanna forget you, I wanna keep the pain. The ache is the proof that you once were the rain that watered my garden, that filled up my sky. Now fading into yesterday as your ghost passes by. Fading into yesterday, fading into yesterday. The saddest kind of losing is the losing that stayed. Don't ask me what happened, don't ask me what's wrong. The story's too heavy, the answer's too long. Just sit here beside me, don't turn on the light. Let the darkness be gentle, let the stillness be kind. I don't need your questions, I don't need your cures. I just need the shelter of a quiet that's yours. The world has been shouting since the day that I fell. I'm so tired of noise, of the stories I tell. Hold me in the quiet, don't say a word. Let the silence be softer than anything heard. Wrap your arms around all the pieces of me, and let the hush of your heartbeat be my melody. I don't need your wisdom, I don't need advice. I just need the mercy, the tender, the nice. Love a love that knows when the language must cease. Just hold me in the quiet and give me some peace. Hold me in the quiet. The days have been loud with the sound of my grief. The nights have been screaming with disbelief. Every song on the radio, every friend on the phone, every kind word from strangers just makes me more alone. But you know how to be still, you know how to just stay. And your silence is louder than anything they say. Cause presence is holier than any refrain, and the quiet you offer is a balm to the pain. Just hold me in the quiet, don't say a word. Let the silence be softer than anything heard. Wrap your arms around all the pieces of me, and let the hush of your heartbeat be my melody. I don't need your wisdom, I don't need advice. I just need the mercy, the tender, the nice. Of a love that knows when the language must cease. Just hold me in the quiet and give me some peace. There's a sacred kind of loving that doesn't need speech. It reaches the silence to the places words can't reach. It's the language of mothers with a child in their arms. It's the language of rivers, the prayer of the stars. I've never been given it as freely as this. The gift of your quiet, the depth of your kiss. On my forehead, no talking, no fixing, no plans. Just the whole of your presence, the calm of your hands.
More is me in the quiet space, and you are with control down the big air. Like the silence between the eyes of the tears on your shirt, of the endless unspeakable weight of the hurt. You don't have to save me, you don't have to try. Just tell me where, why as the hours go by.
Hold me in the quiet, hold me in the still. Let the wordless communion of your love be the pill. Hold me in the quiet, hold me in the quiet.
Soft
night is cruel. It reminds me you're gone. Every clock, every corner, every unfinished song. So I hurry through hours, I race toward the night. When I close my eyes and you come into sight, you walk through my bedroom like you never left. Your laughter, your fingers, your warmth on my chest. And for 6 or 8 hours the world feels okay, 'cause the dreaming forgets what the morning betrays. So if you stay in my dreams, I can make it through the unbearable business of living without you. I'll trade every sunrise for a night by your side, for a phantom, a whisper, a moon-painted lie. Just visit me softly when I close my eyes. Let me love you in secret where the truth never pries. If you stay in my dreams, I can bear the in-between. If you stay in my dreams. Last night you were dancing in a kitchen we shared. Your hands in the flower sunlight in your hair. You turned and you saw me and you called me by name. And for one shining moment, nothing had changed. I could smell the vanilla, I could feel your embrace. Then the alarm clock came crashing and erased your face. And I lay there in pieces trying to fall back asleep, bargaining with heaven for the visions I keep. So if you stay in my dreams, I can make it through the unbearable business of living without you. I'll trade every sunrise for a night by your side, for a phantom, a whisper, a moon-painted lie. Just visit me softly when I close my eyes. Let me love you in secret where the truth never cries. If you stay in my dreams, I can bear the in-between. You say it's unhealthy to live in the dark, to love a mirage, to hold a spark. But they've never lost someone who lived in their bones. They've never come home to an echo of homes. I know that you're not really coming back to my door. I know that the you in my dreaming is not you anymore. But grant me this mercy, this soft sleight of hand. Let me love you in slumber, in a dream woven land. So please stay in my dreams, don't let go of my hand. In the country of sleeping where the fantasies stand, I'll build you a kingdom out of pillow and quilt, a cathedral of memory where nothing feels guilt. The daylight can have me, it can break me, it can bruise, as long as the night time still gives me back you. If you stay in my dreams, I can survive what it seems. If you stay in my dreams, just stay in my dreams. Don't wake me, don't leave. Let me love you in shadows for as long as I breathe. Your footsteps faded down the hall, but somehow never disappeared. They linger in the quiet, like a melody I still hear. The picture frames still face the light, the curtains softly sway. Everything keeps moving, except the place you stayed. I never thought that silence could have so many names. Now every empty moment whispers yours the same. In the space you left, love still finds a way. It lingers in the morning light and the ending of the day. Though I reach for empty air, your memory never rests. I'm learning how to breathe in the space you left. The coffee's gone cold beside me, like the words I couldn't say. I still catch myself believing you'll come home someday. The seasons write new stories, but mine keeps turning back to the pages where your heartbeat filled every little crack. If I could gather all the tears that never touched the ground, I'd build a river wide enough to carry us around. empty rooms may no longer feel so cold, but they'll always keep the echo of the story that we told. And if the wind should say your name, I'll... There's a drawer by my bedside I don't want anyone to see, full of envelopes addressed to a version of we. Each one starts with "Dear You" in my shakiest hand. Each one holds a piece of what you'll never understand. I write them at midnight when the missing gets loud. I write them like prayers to a face in a crowd. I pour out my heart on the pale ruled lines, then I fold them up gently and I hide them from time. Letters I'll never send to a you who's long gone. Confessions and questions, whole nights become dawn. The things I should have told you, the words I held back, the apologies waiting on the wrong side of the track. The love that keeps growing though you're nowhere in sight. Just letters I'll never send on a slow silent night. Letters I'll never send, letters I'll never send, full of everything true I can no longer defend. Some are just questions like, are you still cold? Do you still take your coffee the way that you told me you did on our first date at that place on the pier? Do you ever wake up with our name in your ear? Some are just poems, some are just fights, some are just I loved you 100 times. They pile up in silence, unsealed and unstamped, a monument of longing that no postman has trampled. Their letters I'll never send to you who's long gone. Confessions and questions, whole nights become dawn. The things I should have told you, the words I held back, the apologies waiting on the wrong side of the track. The love that keeps growing though you're nowhere in sight. Just letters I'll never send on a slow silent night. Sometimes I think about burning them, letting them go, but the smoke would just carry what you'll never know. So they sit in the darkness, my collection of grief, my unmailed communion, my private belief that somewhere in a language beyond ink and beyond air, the words that I write in the small hours find their way there. Cause these letters I'll never send are the truest I wrote, free from the burden of the answering note. No fear of your judgment, no fear of your no, just the purest confession my heart's ever known. A letter kept safe from the reader's own storm. Letters I'll never send, letters I still write to a ghost, to a memory, to my truest goodnight. Letters I'll never send, letters I'll never send. Just letters, just words in a drawer, just a love that keeps writing to a door with no